What's up, guys? It's me, Tony G, coming to you from Horseshoe Casino, Baltimore. This is episode 93 of my vlog. And this episode is Thanksgiving night. Usually I go shopping for family and friends on this night after dinner. Because of COVID, there are no stores open, so let's get a poker session in. They got 2 or 3 tables running. See if we can win some money here and have a good Thanksgiving night. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. If you guys happen to be new here, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. That helps the channel out a lot. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you guys returning. Let's get into the episode. Okay, one of the first hands I get in, I have the Ace of Hearts, the King of Hearts. I'm in the big blind. The button makes it $13, and yes, I flat the 13. I probably should have raised, I know. And we go 3 ways to the flop. The flop is the 6 of spades, the King of clubs, the 8 of hearts. I lead out for $15. The under the gun folds and the button calls, and the turn is the 7 of hearts. So I got a really good flush draw going here, and top pair. I throw out a bet of $25. The button thinks for a second but does call, and the river is the 9 of diamonds. Throws the straight possibilities out there, the up and down straight possibilities. So decide to take a stab at it and throw 35 or 40 bucks in there. And the button thinks, but ultimately he does fold, and we take down that pot. Okay, still cleaning my chips up from a hand or two ago. I have the King of Diamonds, the Jack of Hearts, and I actually limp in, and we go 3 ways to the flop, which is the Queen of Diamonds, the 9 of Spades, and the 4 of Clubs. It's a really good flop for our range. The bet is $15, and it gets around to me, and I call, and the small blind folds, so now we are heads up to the turn. The turn doesn't change too much for me. It's the 2 of clubs. The under the gun thinks for a good couple seconds there and throws out a bet of $15 again. I probably should have raised it to 30 or 45, but I just decided to call. So I throw out the 15, and the river is the King of clubs. I got top pair now. I did not hit the straight, but I felt like he's been bluffing the under the gun. He'd bluffed a couple other hands previous to this. He throws at a bet of 26, and I'm in raise it to 52. And his look on his face isn't too exciting. He actually looks at his cards and mucks them with a little bit of frustration, and we take down the spot. Alright, very early mid-session update. I'm up about 200 at the moment. Hit those couple first, really good hands. Didn't have to show down, but I had the nuts anyway. Let's get back in there. Okay, in this hand, I definitely want your honest opinion about it. I have the 7 of spades, the 6 of clubs. I'm in the small blind. I limp in, which probably wasn't a good idea in the small blind, but I limp in with off-suited connectors, and we go 4 ways to the flop. The flop is the queen of spades, the 10 of hearts, and the 2 of hearts. So obviously I didn't hit anything, and I check, and it actually checks through, and the turn I do hit. It's the 6 of spades. I throw out a bet of $10. Tell me if I'm playing this right. If I'm not, I want to know about it. Everybody else folds, so I felt pretty confident until it got to middle position, and he throws out a bet of 50. I felt like I played that decent. Maybe I'm not. Let me know. And it's just too much money for me, and I muck my cards. Okay, in this hand, I'm on the button. I have the king of diamonds, the queen of diamonds. I made it a $6 button straddle. The big blind makes it $12 to go. The middle position goes all in for about 100 straight up. With this kind of hand, I'm not going anywhere. Everybody else folds, and the middle position says, I'm pretty sure I got you beat. I have a pocket pair. I said, well, if you do have a pocket pair, you do have me beat. And he says, it's pretty strong. I say, okay, let's see it. And he shows the 10 of diamonds, the 10 of spades. So I am behind, but let's see how it goes. 10 on the flop, 9 of clubs, 4 of clubs. Got a straight draw going, and boom. Jack of diamonds and the ace of hearts for the straight. And we take down that all in and knock him out of the table, and then take down the pot. Okay, about an hour later, I have the ace of clubs, the queen of clubs. I'm in middle position. It limps to me, and I make it $12 to go, and we are 4 ways to the flop. The flop comes out the king of spades, the jack of diamonds, and the 7 of clubs. The guy to my right throws in a bet of $15 after it checks around to him, and with a flush draw going and a straight draw going, I'm not just going to sit on the 15. I actually make it 30 to go, and everybody else folds, and it gets back to the guy to my right, and he says call and throws his chips in there. So we're now heads up to the turn. The turn is the gorgeous 10 of clubs, nut flush with the straight. Can't get too much better. He bets 15, and I didn't want to make it think that I had the straight, so I just went ahead and flatted the 15. The river is the jack of hearts, not changing anything for me. Might change it for him if he's got a jack in his hand. He throws out a bet of $20, and I make it 45 to go. He does tank for a good bit, and ultimately he does muck his cards, unfortunately. And I can only assume he had a jack or a king, but I show him what I had, and he says, I knew you had it. And that's about it. All right, heading back in. Another quick update here. Still up. I think we got about 450, 475 in front of us, so we're up a good bit. Keep grinding. Okay, my table broke and I moved to another table, and this is the last hand we're going to go over. I have the ace of diamonds, the jack of clubs, in the under the gun position. There was a $6 straddle. It gets to me, and I make it $12 to go, and we are 4 ways to the flop, which is the 4 of hearts, the 10 of clubs, and the jack of hearts. Checks to me, and I throw out a bet of $20. Everybody else but the big blind calls, so we're heads up to the turn. The turn is the queen of clubs. Got a straight draw going now. The big blind checks again, and I throw out a bet of $25, and he thinks, but almost instantly calls. He throws out the 25, and we are on to the river. The river is kind of scary. It's another 10. It's the 10 of diamonds. If he checks, I might check it this time, and that's exactly what he does. I'm thinking he had ace 10 in his hand, maybe a 10 of some sort, but he doesn't. He just has ace high, and I show him that I have a pair of jacks, and we take this one down.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget, it doesn't matter how you're living your life, as long as you're living the felt life.